Welcome back, friends. Non-friends. Now we're all friends, right? Anyways, welcome back to Infinity Evolved. We are back here in the world. I've done a little bit of mining. Shazam. Not too bad. Not as much as I'd like, but I've done a little bit, and I wanted to bring you guys back in because I did find about 5 essence berry bushes, and also back in here, I've kind of decided, you know what, let's grow up these oreberry bushes. Why not? If it can save us a little bit of time, maybe we will use it. Alright, now, I have prepared the 2 treated sticks that we needed last episode, and I got the iron for our forge hammer, and that guy with what excuse me. Oh, it's 2. Dang it, I thought I had everything perfect. Well, that's fine, because we're not going to waste any more ores cooking in that furnace. No siree. We are going to finish our smeltery. Did that rhyme? That's creepy, right? Alright, so a seared tank is definitely what we need. We also need a smeltery controller. So as you can see, these 2 things, very vital. We got the controller, we got the seared tank. Now we actually have a smeltery. Can you believe it? No? Me neither. Okay, we got some drains and a couple of faucets as well. So the drains I like to put on the side like this. You don't have to set it up exactly like this, and you can do different sizes and whatnot, but this is usually the model that I like to go with, alright? Now, I lied. We do have to get 3 more iron smelted up because we need a bucket. This thing requires lava. That's why you need this tank. So you need to get the lava going no matter what. You're kind of hooped a little bit. So I'm going to get a little bit of that. Other than that, we need to... I want to get up top here. And can we just do this? Yeah. Okay, good. Now, can I place you down? I cannot. Okay. Let's get up here. Place. Expanding the smeltery is always advised. As big as you can get it, the better. Alright? Because it'll allow you to smelt more ores at once. Equally, if you drop stuff in there, make sure you collect it out. It does take up a little bit of your smelterino. Let's put that away. Let's get our 3 iron that we needed to create our iron plates. Just like that. We have 77 uses left on that bad boy. But we have our bucket. Oh, baby, we have the bucket. Alright. So I've been doing a little bit of reading and whatnot off and on the camera, and I think what we're going to do just in this time is we're going to go get a bucket of lava from down below. Now, this staircase is so long because we're so high up, right? I mean, we were very high up in the world, and that's because we're in a mountain. So I had to just dig and dig and dig all the way down. But we did find a couple of goodies. There was this one cave right here. Let's just provide a little bit more light there. I think I pretty much lit and looted that all the way up. And then I kept on going down all the way around. And surprise, surprise, we ended up hitting another cave right about here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's where it was. And I cleared most of that out, but there's still a little bit around there. But as you can see, we're down on Y level 11 here, and we are ready to do some mining. And equally, it just so happens, there's some lava right here. I'm going to grab our lava bucket, and I'm going to do a little bit of mining here, and then I'll meet you guys back upstairs. Alright, so we made it back upstairs with our bucket, and I filled up the seared tank with the 1 bucket here. And I want to start smelting up some copper, and then I think we're also going to try to get some aluminum brass. Now, one of the things in this mod pack that I've heard from others is your lava will go quite a bit faster than what you're probably used to in standard mod packs. Okay, so they've nerfed the amount of they've made it so that more lava gets used to smelt down materials. So you definitely want to take advantage of as much of the smelter as possible. Instead of like this just doing 9, for example, that is going to give us 18 ingots, which is very nice, and we can just use our casting basin here quite easily to get most of our copper that I'm looking for. So that used about 150 millibuckets of fuel just for that process. So it definitely takes a little bit of time. Now, the other thing that I want to make is I want to use some of this aluminum ore and some of this copper. And what I'm making here is going to hopefully, I'm hoping, be aluminum brass, because that would be fantastic. And that would actually allow us to start making some casts. Okay, now casts are basically items that you can make to advance up the line a little bit on other things. Okay, so let's see, we're just waiting for this copper to finish up, and it should be almost done here. That's 150 millibuckets. Oh, it actually used a little bit more, but that gave us 16 ingots of aluminum brass. Beautiful. So we have some of this copper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place 1 copper in our casting table here and pour some aluminum brass over it. And what that's going to give us is that's going to give us the ingot cast. One of the most important casts that you guys will probably end up using. Now, there is another one, the gear cast, this guy here. So basically placing it over a stone gear. So that's a wood gear and a stone gear. Okay, let's do that up nice and quickly here. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Let's get a wood gear from Buildcraft. Very nice. And a little bit of stone, just like this. Should give us the stone gear. Bingo. Get a couple achievements on the way. And pour that down. Because as you can see, the iron gear, the gold, the diamond, well, diamond is still with the gold, but all of the other, major gears are all done in the casting table. All right, so that's going to be a very important one for us as well. What am I going to do with this stone gear? I guess we'll keep it right there for right now. Very good, very good. Okay, so we do still have some more fuel and stuff. I want to get a few other things here. So stone pickaxe head, let's get the shovel head and the axe head. These are all very, very important items that we probably want to cast for. Okay, very good. Get that, chuck that. Get the shovel one, same kind of thing. I'm just going to be doing all of these casts and getting all of these different materials, which are going to help us out big time in the long run. One other thing that I've noticed that's very, very helpful is when you do find some of it, the Project Red core, Ruby, Peridot, and Sapphire actually do make some pretty darn good tools in the Tinker's Construct. 512 durability, not too bad. I believe that's half of that of a vanilla diamond pickaxe, but it can mine redstone and it's got decent speed. Definitely better than iron, for sure. So, yeah, that's the thing. What else do we need here? Let's see. There's got to be another one. Tool rod is definitely one that we're going to want. And then for that, we'll probably go with the tool binding as well. Those should solve up those ones very nicely with the cast. Now, we might still have a little bit of extra, going forward type thing, but of the aluminum brass, but you're better off having too much than not enough. And it looks like our essence berry bushes are starting to come into their own. It's beautiful. It's absolutely majestic. All right, I guess sword blade would be one. Let's do the full guard. Why not use up that cobble? Sure. We're gonna need it at some point. So that'll give us our full guard as well. We'll get rid of that guy and throw that in there. Okay. Now, I got sick and tired of doing the lava thing, right? I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. 1 bucket of lava. What was I thinking? What in the world was I thinking? So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some portable tanks from thermal expansion. And we can place these guys down quite easily and fill them full of lava. and bring them all the way back up with us. Now, I was wondering if I can make any of these wrenches. The build calf wrench we could probably do. The Yetta wrench, that's a little bit more complicated. So yeah, I'm thinking what's the crescent hammer? Iron and tin. We could probably do that one too. That's not bad. The battle wrench. Oh, baby. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to get a crescent wrench here. Yeah. Well, I guess we could use that stone gear that we have right here. Yeah, let's do that. So let's get a little bit of iron going. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there should be one more down at the bottom. I believe we have enough capability. We're 3 high, so that's going to give us, you're going to do multiples of 9, okay? So we're going to do 18 and then all the way up to 27 iron in this one foul swoop, okay? I'm going to throw our ingot cast on there and start pumping out some of this aluminum brass. I don't like to leave things in my smeltery. Some people do, but that is completely up to you. So yeah, other than that, I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump on back down into the mine. I got more mining that needs to be done for sure. But now that we have our bucket and we have our smeltery operational, I think we're getting pretty set on progressing along on a few other things as well. So I wanted to actually review the guide with you all. And let's see, yeah, that used up a decent amount, but let's throw 27 more in there. Very good. I wanted to review the guide, and I wanted to get your advice a little bit too on, you know, some of the things like, should we go all tech? Should we do both tech and magic? You know, should we just focus on a couple different things? But we need to get a little bit more advanced. Now, tech requires us to get, you know, assembly tables and stuff like that. Very cool items. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely amazing items. And power and all that kind of stuff. Most of this is pretty straightforward. Probably the generators would be the best way to go. Let's just take a look. Because apparently we can't jump into industrial craft right away. So that's definitely not a possibility. Holy crikey. Okay. So there's the furnace generator. That one's not too bad. But we still need the assembly table for it. So I think the only one that we can make is the survivalist generator. And that one really isn't that great. I'm a little puzzled here. We do have some electrontine. This would require some rubber. We could get some rubber. That's not too bad. So we could definitely jump into the generator side of industrial craft quite easily. But can we then get any of the machines from it? Let's just bring up industrial craft here. And like I said, I'm decently experienced, so I would like to think that I know how to do all this. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely get the electric furnace. And the macerator, ooh, cannot get the macerator. Okay, that's why it recommends you to go the RF route. Okay, that's good to know. So, it's telling us to go RF. And the reason it's telling us to go RF is because of one item. Crushed obsidian is used quite a bit in this pack, if I'm not mistaken. And it is a little bit expensive. Well, I don't know if expensive is the right word. It basically requires you to crush obsidian in a rock crusher. Okay, so a rock crusher right here by Railcraft. A great machine, but it does require some diamonds and some steel. Ooh, blocks of steel, hey? How are we going to get some steel? Well, molten steel. Is there anything we can do for that? Doesn't look like it. How else are we going to get steel? Well, arcane infusion is away. Nope, not happening. Yeah, arcane infusion. Molten steel. I'm a little confused. Ah, right there. Refined iron ingot. Which I believe we can get. Oh, that's a blast furnace. We're not doing that. Native steel. Steel dust? That's pig iron, though. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. What does the guide tell us, I guess? So, basically, we're going to be looking at the machinery. So, we're going to need carpenters and thermionic fabricators, assembly tables, and eventually rock crushers. Alright, so I still don't know how we're going to get the steel, but that seems rather complicated for the machinery side of things. Now let's take a look on the magic. Magic, it looks like we start with Britannia and the Petal Apothecary and all that kind of stuff. That's pretty commonplace. I could definitely do that. Pretty straightforward. And we do then get the mana pools and the endoflame and all that kind of stuff. So that's our general Britannia overview, I think. Mana steel can be made from either steel or iron. However, iron is double the mana cost. Okay. So you definitely need some good mana gen. But one of the things about this and the way this mode is you have to do it all together. So you're going to have to be working on Thaumcraft. You're going to have to be, as you can see, you can get Great Wood through mana infusion as well. And then you're also going to need Witchery and Blood Magic all at the same time. So keep that in mind when you guys let me know down below what you want me to see. Okay, let's see what else there is in here. Looks pretty good otherwise. I think the only other thing that I really want to try to do or try to get with the last little bit of our fuel, I have a few pieces of ferrous in here. Now that's, I think, going to give us some en-devour, which would be very, very nice. So I'm going to start smelting up some of that while I continue to pull out some of our iron. Oh, free experience. Oh, yeah. You know, that's the other thing we haven't really dealt with. And I should get fortune on something as well in case I run across some diamonds. Isn't it nice to be in our quaint little home, staring out over the world? Not a fear in the world. All right. Good stuff. This almighty mountain over here, we're definitely going to continue working on over time. I should probably be sleeping off the nighttime because, well, I don't want all my villagers to be eaten, basically. Okay, so we got some en-devour, 24 ingots of en-devour. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So we have this iron. Good. Let's get some of this en-devour out of there. We got lots of iron now. Oh, baby. I feel like we're getting in business here. Obviously, our fuel, our lava is a bit of a situation, but I think we're going to fix that up right now with some of this en-devour. This stuff here, we can upgrade our tanks yet again, just like so, into a hardened tank. So this guy holds 8,000, and now it holds 32,000. So with just a simple little upgrade of that to en-devour, we are already producing or have the capabilities of tons more fluid storage. So that is great. Very excited about that. We are getting resources. We are getting everything put together. I definitely need more gold. And like I said, I wouldn't mind getting some fortune on my pick, but I don't know, like this pick, it's a Peridot pick, you know, it's not really a good pick, if you know what I mean. So I think we're going to hold off on that for now. I'm going to go back mining. I'm going to go find some more lava pools and stuff and get us a whole schwack load of lava for up here. Woohoo, free experience. And I'll be back in a jiff. Alright, so we're back down here. I just finished filling these guys completely up, my lava tanks, so I definitely can't be dying at all. But I was mining out down here, and I wanted to show you guys, haha, look at here, diamonds. Now, this is the part where I was a little torn. I'm like, do I go get a fortune on my pick, or do I just mine them? And oh man, this is a tough decision, but I think I'm just gonna mine them because you know what? I'll find more. It's fine. And I think getting some is better than none. Now, one of the things I wanted to take a look at was the tool forge. This guy here, they've changed the recipe on us, and this okay, compressor. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're a ways off from that. But I guess we do have 5 diamonds as well, which is super awesome. That's a quick way to progress along as well. We can now get Obsidian if we so choose. It just takes a diamond on the pickaxe and away we go. So I might do that because I guess we could also make it in the smeltery with all the lava we have now. We can definitely make it in the smeltery. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they've changed that. Let's take a quick look here. Obsidian. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Blaze lamp. Yeah, molten obsidian can be made with lava and water. Okay. So maybe that's what we'll do. I'll make that in the smeltery instead of wasting a diamond on a pickaxe for right now. And we'll save the diamonds for a little bit later. Other than that, I'm going to do a little bit more mining. Might as well. I'm already down here. I got to go back up that staircase otherwise, and yeah, that's a lot of fun. So, more lapis. This is good news. This is fantastic news. But yeah, so I'm going to keep on keeping on mining away, and we'll jump into our first little project here upstairs. Alright, so I want to run a bit of a test, and it's about adding the making the obsidian in the smeltery. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 bucket of lava just in this one portable tank. And I figure for science, it wasn't that big of a loss. And then what I want to do is I want to hit it there. That doesn't work. There's a way that you have to get them into the drains and such. Let's see here. If I place that guy down like that, does it work then? No, still not working. Well, there is a way to get it into the thing. So let's just try. If I take this, no, I can't put it in the faucet. Okay, let me figure this out. I can't actually remember. I've done it before, but I think I've always done it with like a conduit. I don't think we can really make these at this point in time. Yeah, no. I don't think we can make a fluid duct. And I know for a fact that we don't have everything like the pipe sealant to make for even the buildcraft pipes. So, I mean, I guess we could maybe make a seared tank. Does that work? I don't even know. I am actually not sure on that one. But yeah, so for the most part, nothing really that we can do at this point in time to make this work that I can think of. So give me a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of thinking on this and see how I get the lava into the smeltery. And same with the water for that fact. All right, it is the next morning, so if I have morning voice, You know why. I do believe I have figured this out, though. If we take a couple, let's do 2 for right now, for example. 2 buckets of lava, just like so, in this ulterior portable tank. And all we do is we put it on top of the smeltery drain, just like so, and hit the bottom. Boom! We have lava in our smeltery. How sweet is that? No, don't fall off, Mr. Portable Tank. Thank you very much. All right, get 2 water in there, just like the same, and we'll do the exact same thing here. Boom. Now we should have the obsidian. Awesome. And it's instant. Did you guys see that? It's absolutely fantastically instant, which just makes me oh so happy. But yeah, so pretty straightforward. But sadly, that is the end of episode 2 already. I can't believe it either, trust me. But thank you so much for all the support on episode 1. You guys killed it. And I'd like to thank you guys in general for just all the support that you guys are giving me on all of my series. And I hope that you're giving all of them a shot. Regrowth is super long. Episode, 44, 45? Oh, man. There we go. Even more obsidian. Why not? Yes, sirree. All right. Look at that. We have 12 obsidian ingots. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So, I'm going to probably do a little bit of exploring. We're going to do a little bit of adventuring and whatnot. I'm going to see what's all around here. I'm probably going to raid a little bit more in the village and stuff. I'm going to continually expand and enhance our items. And yeah, I'll see you next episode.